Good morning. Happy Thursday. Tami here. How is your week so far? Getting closer to the weekend. Hope you have some fun things planned. Big 4th of July coming up next week. I know we already have the carnival and all the good stuff showing up here. So this morning, I have a question. So when you are traveling or you're headed somewhere and you find yourself, you look up and you're like, oh my goodness, holy moly, this is not the right direction. This is not the right road. This doesn't look right. And you check your GPS, you check your map, whatever you use. Does anybody use maps still? Anyway, so you're headed down and you realize you are not on the right road. How long do you keep going down that road? I know that I start looking as soon as possible for that little flippy thing in the road so I can turn around, or I start trying to get my GPS, my maps, Google Maps to reroute as soon as possible so that I can get on the right road. I want to get where I'm going as soon as possible. And and I don't like to be where I'm not supposed to, or I don't know where I am. It makes me a little nervous. So I was thinking about that this morning. I was laying there in bed. Sorry guys, my allergies are a little stirred up. And so I was lying there in bed and I was having some struggle getting up this morning, and I was laying there thinking, and I started having a conversation with God. And this was a conversation I should have already been having, because I apparently was going down the wrong road. So I should have been looking for that turn in the road before this morning. And so he was kind of letting me know that this morning. So I've had some just, not anything really bad, but just kind of some stressful situations going on, some challenging things, some things that need some problem solving. And man, staying up a little later. I'm one of those people that need some rest for my brain to function well. So I've been going to bed a little later and have all these problems that need solutions and lots of things going on. And what I have found is that in the midst of all this is that I started going down the wrong road. And what I mean by that is instead of turning to him and asking for his guidance for these solutions, I just got wound up and in a hurry and stressed and just started trying to fix things and solve things myself. And the more I did that, the farther and farther down this road I just kept going. So the more I went, the less and less I turned to him for solutions. So the consequence, the more and more stressed I just kept getting. And I couldn't really figure out what was going on, because it wasn't like this, nothing earth-shattering. Definitely have had way worse things going on. Hey, Miss Kathy, good morning. So I just couldn't really figure out, but I just kept feeling off, and more things just kept kind of falling apart, or I just couldn't get a good resolution. So this morning, as I was laying there, didn't get up at my normal time. I just kept laying there thinking I couldn't do it, and started having this conversation with God. Good morning, Miss Laura. Yeah, he's like, well, hello, you're driving down this road and you need, he's doing reroute. Because I had not asked him for the solution in any of these problems. So I just wanted to share this morning that during the day, if, my challenge for us today is, as we encounter problems or situations, it doesn't necessarily even have to be a problem, but we're going to have situations that need to be solved, that need problem solving. And if you're like me, if you're a control enthusiast, the first instinct is just to start trying to solve that problem, just get a fix to it. But he is here to help us. We do not have to do that on our own. And when we do that, we start going down the wrong path. Sometimes we get it right, but sometimes we don't. And when we don't, that can just create more and more separation. So my challenge for us today is in all situations that we just take a moment and just say, okay, hey, what do you think? What do I need to do? What guidance can you give me today? It doesn't have to be this big elaborate prayer. We can just have a conversation with God, and he will guide us. He will give us the right route. He will reroute us to the right path. So just like if we were on a trip, if we've gotten off the path, let's find that turnaround super quick and flip around. Hey, good morning, Adrian. And not stay on that wrong route. So today, guys, my challenge for all of us is, as we encounter those situations where there needs to be a solution, we need to problem solve. Let's don't do it on our own. Let's just reach to him real quick and just ask, what is his recommendation? What is his solution? And just ask. And I'm confident that that will help us stay on the right path, and we will not hear that little voice all day long saying reroute, reroute, reroute. I hope that you have an amazingly blessed day. Go out and live boldly in your purpose. Love you guys. Have a blessed Thursday.